Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I'll be discussing a question from IIT JEE of the session January 2025. So this is the question. Suppose we have a function like this one here, which is defined from -infinity to +infinity. This is the domain. This is the domain, and this one is the codomain, and the function is defined like this. Then we need to find out whether this function is 1 or onto, or either it is both 1 and onto, or neither 1 nor onto. So first let us see what are 1 functions and what are onto functions. So for 1 function, I am writing it as 1. So for 1 functions, we have a criteria like this. If f of x equals to f of y, this must imply x equals to y. Okay. So for each value of we have this kind of function. So this cannot happen for 1 function. This cannot happen. That means two elements from the domain can't have the same value under the function. This is not 1 function. So this is a criteria, this one here. Also we can check 1 onto function by increasing or decreasing functions. If f dash x is positive, then the function is increasing, and if f dash x is negative, then the function is decreasing. For increasing function, this is in fact strictly increasing, so it must have a curve like this, and this function is strictly decreasing. This has a curve like this. So for increasing function, what happens is that for each value in the domain, we will have exactly one value in the codomain or in the range. Same for the decreasing function also. So these can be, so we can use this property as well as we can check this property too. For onto function, this is 1, and for onto function we have codomain must be equals to range. So we can, so here in this case what happens is that, so this whole domain, this one, this whole thing must be mapped to the whole thing. So if we have like this is mapped to some subset of, some proper subset of the codomain, then that function will not be onto. For being it onto this subset, so this codomain must be equals to range. So let us now come to the function in the question. So this is the function in the question, this one here. So let me write it down. So this function has this form: fx equals to 2 power x plus 2 power minus x. No, not plus, here it should be minus. So yeah, 2 power minus x divided by 2 power x, 2 power minus x. Let me check it one time. So yeah, this is the function. So let me first simplify this function. So we can simplify this function as this 2 plus x, and also we can do this kind of trick like this. and it will give 1 minus 2 by 2 power 2x plus 1. So see, here both numerator and the denominator had power x type of term, but here only denominator has power x type term, so it is much simpler. So we can use the fx equals to fy method here, or we can also use the increasing function or decreasing function method. So I am going to use the increasing function method, that will be much easier. So the function is, the derivative is minus 2, so 2 power x plus 1, as there is this power minus 1, so it should be minus minus plus whole square 2 power x log 2, and as there is a 2x, there should be another 2. So we can see that 2 square 2 power 2x log 2 and this term whole, this is always positive, and not only positive, this is strictly positive. So this means f is strictly increasing function, which implies f is 1 1, as strictly increasing or strictly decreasing functions are always 1 1. For checking on 2, so see, the function has this form 2 power minus x, and this is always less than 2 power minus x. So 2 power x minus 2 power minus x, 2 power x, 2 power minus x. So this is less than 1, and the codomain is, sorry, this should be minus infinity. Here should be a minus here. Okay. So let us see what is the behavior of this function at minus infinity. So limit x tends to minus infinity. So I can use that form, that will be much easier, 2 power 2x plus 1, and the limit of this function, limit x tends to infinity, 2 power x equals to 0. As this kind of function has this type of curve, so we can see that as x tends to not only infinity, minus infinity, as x tends to minus infinity, this function tends towards 0. So this term will be 0. So we have 1 minus 2, which gives minus 1. So the range of this function should be minus 1 to 1, as this function is an increasing function, so it must increase from minus 1 to 1. So this is not equals to codomain, as the codomain is minus infinity to 1. So this function is not onto. So from here we can see that this function is not onto. However, from here we can see that the function is 1 1. So let us now come to the options. So the function is 1 1, but it is not onto. So which option is correct? The option A is the correct option for this question. Thank you for watching this video. Please like and comment on the video and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you.